Howdy, my arrivals, my departures, and my non-binary cancellations. It's me, Reed. Hi. We're playing Deppart today, which is a spooky horror game, from what I've heard. As soon as I unzip it and actually put it into my games folder. Give me a quick second. Real quick second. There we go. I'll get myself on screen. A little crooked. What's up? I see the only person in chat is Billy. Who called me stupid. Breathe them out. Avery, have you no. Now I'm gonna open the game. Also, that song that was playing was Walk, Stab, Walk, I believe. Doing your part populating this chat with mental illness. Well, you are doing that very well. Got I assume my audio is perfectly flawless, because Mako's not here to yell at me about it. Don't patronize me in the chat. Your suffering will be your downfall. Okay. Let me turn down my ring light a little because it is searingly bright against this kind of dark screen. My tracking might get a little wonky, but that's good. But yeah, I heard a lot of good things about this game. Very spooky, atmospheric, and I like playing a good horror game. See if any settings are important. Quality. Sure. Volume, sensitivity, I'll figure out when I play. So yeah, other than that, I know nothing about this game. Oh, we're just right into it. Okay, that sensitivity is not high enough. Like, oh, was I just on the wrong BPM? I don't like that. When I move it, like, warps the camera. Face a wall. Face the door. We'll use the door as the point of reference. Mako taught me this trick. You point at a position, put it in the middle of your screen, and you rotate it. If you can turn a complete 360, you have enough sensitivity. We were born without a shadow. How unfortunate. Okay, that's the run button. The warping of this camera is really weird in this. Okay. there be light. I believe it was God that said that. Shoot. That would be a gun. Makeshift cross, I guess. So I can open that. Turning a valve. Classic video game interaction. Springfield Armory, USA. Grip zone. What do you mean grip zone? Yes, that is in fact where you grab the gun. It's got a double trigger of some sort. I presume that is... It's got something on the back, which I assume is another part of the safety mechanism to make sure that you can't fire it without actually holding the gun properly. My hands are bloody. 1 second, I'm gonna join a call real quick, just in case. I do not like that. Hi. Accidentally walked into this fucking dude, man. Can I crouch? Is there a crouch button? Are there other dude men in here? Just this one guy? Well, he ain't doing nothing to nobody, no. Look at his dumpy little legs. Look at his dumpy little bumples. He ain't doing nothing no-how. There's a dude. Wonder if that spook's gonna happen shortly after now. Ooh. You do the nay-nay. What man? Didn't mind that, did you? Slap that out of the way. Ain't nobody coming near this. Ain't nobody coming near this. I will wobble harder. I swear to fuck. You only ever seen wiggles like this. Out of the goddamn way. I'll fuck up that barrel. Where the hell are you? Anything in here worth me actually giving a shit about? Hello? I wish I had a flashlight button. There we go. The smoke looked like a dude there for a second. You see what I mean? Smoke your 2D graphics. They are rotating because my way that I'm facing is different. Pretty good effect when you don't really realize it, but still looks fine. Wobble, 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 wobble. Wobble, 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 wobble. Wobble, wobble, wobble. Ah, chains. Look at that chain. I had a heartbeat for some reason. You saw that, didn't you? Can't interact with any of these pipes in this tiny corridor. Hey, can I have that? It's a flashlight. Okay, I'm definitely getting the atmosphere of this game. I'll give them that much. Um, um, I want to play this game. You wait right there. I'm gonna message Mako real quick. Mako, please, I playing Pokemon game. I'm gonna send Mako some messages. Oh wait, that's just a... That's not real. That's a coat hanger and a mask. Hello, Limit Confectionery. I did fire my gun there on instinct. I don't think I should have. I think I have a limited number of bullets and I really need to keep count of them to make sure that I don't waste them. That's what that other guy was for. That's why that spooky thing that was just fake there, it was designed to make you waste your bullets. I wasted a bullet. I'm going home. You all can go about your day. I'm going home. I am done. I'll see you all later. And this room had a chair in it. I'm gonna go visit my friend. Hey, this guy. What's up, dude? Nice boots. Your arm okay? No, that is definitely not an okay arm. Do you have a texture seam? You do in fact have a texture seam. Somebody needed to make their normal maps a little bit better. Not that they're, like, you know, bad in everywhere else they are, but, yeah, the seams are always a bit of a fucker. Is this like Condemned? I don't know. Never played Condemned. Watched a video playthrough of one of the Condemned games a long time ago. Experienced nothing else from that. I don't have a flashlight. I should check to see if there's anything actual of importance back where I started. Nope. Just care about the story. We don't have one so far. We have literally no story whatsoever. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea why I'm here. I woke up in a caged room. Oh yeah, there's this hallway. We're going down. Guess I'm hitting a lag spike. Don't tell me you're saving. That does not help me. That makes things worse for me. Okay. Got this. Nothing has been attacking us so far. No. No, not trusting that. Not trusting that. It's really loud. Another thing I've noticed about it. Really annoying because the game's like otherwise rather quiet. Sorry, I was eating a pie. Okay, so at least I know what I'm looking out for now. Settings. Now let's turn that down a little bit. Like, there will be a very clear audio when something is trying to kill me. And if I'm keeping track, I fired 2 shots for door so far. 1 shot to when that guy ran by and I blindly fired. And it took 2 shots to kill that guy. So that puts me at 5 bullets. This way. Nope. The illusion of choice. Can I get another, like, round of bullets, please? I'd love a second, magazine. This guy stayed dead. That red light isn't coming from anything. Okay. I guess I gotta reply. Mac was unable to join me. Okay. Is there limited ammo? I don't know. I don't know, that's the thing. That actually didn't scare me very well. Was I supposed to be going a different way? We are now testing. Ammo does seem to be fully infinite. Okay. Now for the fun of Q, E, R, T, Y, U, I, O, P, L, K, J, H, G, F, Z, X. X is also the menu option. C, B, B, and M. Okay. None of those buttons do anything? Okay. And he's gone. Okay. Anyways, I started blasting. Do I need to actually do it like that? Okay. Anyways, I started blasting. No, yeah, you just sort of die. I'm spinning. I'm spinning. Okay. So clearly I'm doing something that's not right. But that guy does seem to appear wherever he wants to, which is valid. He's allowed to. There we go. What's wrong with your face? He ain't got one anymore, that's the issue. Does that work on your mess too? Oh, you ain't got a face. Oh, now you do. I got you your teeth back. What are you doing back here, bud? Okay. So that's sort of how horror games go. They're scary until you die. Am I lagging slightly? That's weird. Oh well. Chair. Got him. Flawless. And spook behind me. Anyways, I started blasting. So many ceiling chains for no apparent reason. Who are you looking at? Who do you think you are? I'm Gun McGee. Infinite ammunition. Power of the gods. Anyways, I started blasting. That part is the word trapped backwards. I got it. Well, I kept seeing seen people say that this game seemed like one of the scariest games of all, of, like, relative, like, recency. But... Like, yeah, it was spooky at points. It definitely got me. But, like, it wasn't that bad. Clearly they should go with my idea and just make it limited ammunition and just really fuck with people. Yeah, that's potential. I'd love to see them make another game. Like, they know where to put things, that's a note. But, let's see. Benefits. Makes me constantly want to check my shoulders, which is, you know, good. Could have sworn I saw an arm around a corner at one point, which I thought was clever. Since I had no reason to look that way. I think they should limit ammunition in some way, though I guess that would railroad some people, not railroad, softlock some people because of their requirement that wooden doors get opened by bullets. But it just cause paranoia. I think that they do have, like, they do suffer from one of the biggest issues with horror games, which is, as soon as you die, it stops being scary, because you know what's going to happen. They did something clever with that, I guess, which was, on that, after I died, the guy was in a different position, so that did, like, mess with me. But I was, like, too gung-ho at that point, realizing I had infinite ammunition to actually care, and I just died. And, like, the death animations aren't anything. The monsters look funky, I could appreciate that. They're got, like, you got a trypophobia one, you got, like, Funky Arms McGee, just other spooky dukes, loud screaming. Just, you know, an interesting horror game for certain. I do love the ending. More horror games need to end with a dance number. I think that was the best merit to it. I assume by calling it Prototype, it means that there is going to be maybe more game? Time to speedrun. Okay, and go. Literally cannot see the gun. Speedrun. Okay, dealt with that guy real quick. Scoopity-doop, doobity-doop, pop. Ooh. That's clever, you could shoot through the middle of a door so you would see through it first. Noted for the future. Coming through. Don't care. Coming through. Give me that. So anyways... Get back here, you piece of shit, you're going down! You go. Get out of my way, barrels. Didn't even get to finish your scream, baby. Oh, yeah, get a load of that ace. If I shoot this, will it bleed? Yes, it will! Love that. I go this way. Wheel. And away we go. Left. So anyways, I started blasting. Come on. Get over here, you piece of shit. Flawless victory. I do like how shooting the arms like the arms just kind of dangle on their own. They are not properly attached. Good game, good game. Well, that was Depart. Okay, let's find another thing to play. Browse games. 4 games on itch.io. Well, let's play this. 10 to 15 minutes. Yeah. Nothing. Just take me to that download. The recommended price of a payment was $3 for a 10 to 15 minute game. I'm not paying $1 for 5 minutes of entertainment. Waiting for it to download. Let's go on you, chat. Oh, what's been drawn? Nice, nice, nice. See, I don't art practice. I art procrastinate. Whenever I hear myself, like, speak, by which I mean whenever I'm just talking, it always sounds like I'm talking a lot faster than I actually am. But when I hear myself on, like, recording, I'm very, like, slow. Like, when I say a statement, and then follow it up with another statement, it always feels like the gap between those two statements is a lot longer than I remembered actually putting it. Like, two things that I thought, like, flowed into each other rather quickly actually didn't. They had a weird gap to it. Okay. Do 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 do. You guys are gonna love this game. You guys are gonna love my nuts. Are you ready for Patrick's Revenge? Of course you're not. Let's play.
It was a regular night at Krusty Krab.
Krusty
I
Krab.
just finished my shift and was on my way home.
What? Why don't their legs function? They're kind of wobbly.
I
Squidward?
can't imagine what would happen next.
I hope cretamine isn't involved. There's the Krusty Krab. You could see it from their house, I guess. Man, I remember this town being a lot more populated with buildings. Did you know that originally one of those big flowers was supposed to be an arch in the city in the original design? Come back home. What if I want to go to the Krusty Krab? Love the skybox. Oh, nope, there's an invisible wall. A very large invisible wall. Okay, dear Dev, I know this game is intentionally not going to be very well made because it's a SpongeBob horror fan game. But the audio for underwater is not the sound of water crashing onto a shore, that is the sound of surface water. Underwater, the pressure would be so consistent that everything would sound pretty much standard to a creature that is already in it. What are you? Bus and key.
Damn.
Why am I so short?
I think I lost my house keys. Better find them.
I wonder where my house keys are. Are they here?
What the hell were my keys doing here?
So angry. I think I could have gone into the house faster than that. Yes. Number pad. Really tall hallways.
SpongeBob, what are you doing here?
Squidward, you have finally arrived! Patrick has lost his mind and wants
Oh, really?
to kill us all!
And how do I save you now?
Don't worry, the key's upstairs.
Why do you know that?
Be careful, he is crazy.
56812. Yeah, fucking Patty Mobile. The Paddy Wagon, that's it. The Paddy Wagon. Let me guess, is it 56812, enter? A screwed Ivor? I think you could have made your maps a little smaller. Just a tad small. Okay. Sorry, that's just my reaction whenever there's a scare like that where just a person looking at you from a distance and just like, okay, gonna turn around. Walk the other direction. Power the elevator? Why is there an elevator? Why does it wait till I'm... Why isn't the thing to power it on it? 1 second of being harangued. Sorry about that, I'm back. Yeah, just elevator. No railing on this platform. Circular hole. Hello, Gary. Gary's not my problem, I guess. Why are there tables in here? What?
Three, two, one, fight.
Oh boy.
Squidward! Oh, you can save us now!
What? I love this. This is good. There he goes. What? Just a single roundhouse kick did it? "10 years prison." Fortunately, they lost the key. Good job. Thanks for playing. I don't feel properly thanked. You were asking $3 for that. You should be paying me. A good thing we can get another game in. Nope, I got a notification. Oh, it's just that. Oh, Ringtail is streaming. Y'all should watch Ringtail. Not whatever I'm doing. Okay. Hmm. Let's check new. New and popular. Mm-hmm. None of these seem short. Give me a second. I see an Undertale themed one. Cool. Two games, both labeled Buoy. A lot of FNAF clones. Oh, this one seems short and fun. We switch to screen cap mode. This game is called Only Humans. It's a CAPTCHA horror game. Yeah, some itch.io games are browser. Would you like to know full screen? Full screen mode is also located at the bottom right. I'm not a robot. Click all squares with stop sign till there are none left. Stop signs. That wasn't a stop sign. Bikes. Click once there are none. That's a bicycle. It's a bicycle. It's a bicycle. Oh, these are AI generated images. Yeah, these are AI generated images. Bus. Click another none left. Bus. Verify once there are none left. Truck. Okay. Fire hydrant. That looks to be all of the fire hydrants. Book. I see. The eyes. That one? That one? That one? The iris? That? Huh? Huh? Highway. The way. Railways. The way. Okay. I understand your gimmick here. Traffic cone. Bridge. Trying to be clever there. Children. Old pictures of children. These games would have audio. I don't belong here. I didn't type that. True, but you'll stay. This is yours. Yes, but stay and I'll share. is with you now. Children. And these are all normal-looking children. Faces you can trust. We, house across the street. Our, house across the street. Here, your guests. The true path. Assume that one. Enter. Welcome. Candle. Place. Ah. Knowledge. Oh, it's not these parts, I guess? Ah, it was the strength. Sacrifice. Sigil. Oh. Interesting game so far. Very simple. Wish there was audio. You want to create it. Yeah, sure. Ooh. Spooky imagery. I am but a human. I will ensure. Okay. That was fun. I was hoping for one a little longer than that, though. It is a 5-minute game. I did choose a 5-minute game. Okay. Chad, any good ones jumping out at you? Sawhead. We're playing Sawhead. 1 second. Okay. Downloading. Give it a second. Yeah. It's been going well over here in Reedville. Been drawing commissions. Need to keep working that today, which I'll probably do after I'm done streaming. Of note, my commissions are open. Reasonable prices. Come and get them now. We're buying straight from the wholesaler and passing those savings on to you. Yeah. Don't we have anything else to add? I'm really looking forward to Sawhead. Oh, me and my friends have been watching really shitty horror movies. I guess this is why I'm sort of in the mood for horror games. We watched a lot of bad news over the past couple days. We watched The Flood, which is a movie about a police station that gets partially flooded in Texas? Texas? One of those places. And might have been Florida. Might have been one of those places. And crocodiles get in. Of notes, crocodiles cannot jump 20 feet straight up out of the water that is 2 feet deep. They can't do that. Not a thing. If there's anything you learn from that movie, it's that is wrong. After that, we watched a movie called Crawl, which is about a swimmer and her dad stuck in a crawl space, again with crocodiles. We joked that one of the movies horribly overestimated how powerful a crocodile is, because in The Flood, they shot bullets into the crocodiles repeatedly, and none of them killed them until they shot in, certain ways, like shooting inside of its mouth. Yeah, that's not how that works. A crocodile will die to bullets if you shoot them. If you have a shotgun, your shotgun will beat the crocodile. In The Crawl, however, they seem to underestimate how good a crocodile is. Crocodiles are still pretty tough things, but you're probably going to have some issues with them. Crocodiles do not have metal-like skin. They're not indestructible killing machines. They are a reptile. Yeah, the dude hits one with kills one using a shovel. And I get that, but also you were doing so multiple feet deep in water. Also, that movie does not seem to understand how flooding works. Because, one of the things that they were doing was... one second. I'm gonna do that, so it refreshes and I actually can tell that my page is open. The entire time there's a hurricane going on, so the crawl space is flooding because it's the lowest point in the house. Yes. Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Leo, Cancer. I'm gonna guess that's supposed to be, Virgo? Oh. Oh, it's gone. I picked it up. The 9 genders. How's the spooky? It's going okay. Playing Sawhead. I was discussing the horror movies I saw last night. Another thing, yeah, it was Am I using a fully auto pistol? My fully automatic Glock? Which I'm holding in the weirdest way. But yeah, another thing that was because it was flooding, but there was these decorative brick lattices around the edges of it. So, there were many holes that accessed the outside of the area. It was very straightforward. But they were measuring the depth of the water and timing it and telling how long it was taking to fill up. And they were like, this entire place will be flooded by that point. But it's no, it won't. The water will fill up until it gets to those holes at a very quick rate because it's flooding obviously the basin of a basement. But as soon as it reaches those holes, it should no longer be flooding nearly as fast because it's now trying to counter the entire surrounding area, not just the basement. Oh, am I supposed to bring this back? It was just really silly. Also, another giant shark jump occurred. Okay, these are, planetary salts. That means a comet, I think? I don't know exactly what might not be a comet. Am I supposed to shoot these boxes? I see. Naturally, that opened this over here. Okay. What is my meter at the bottom left doing? Health me? When did I lose health? We had a crocodile-themed horror night. Yeah, we watched 2 movies. One of them was a lot better. One of them had a Nazi. The Nazi did die, though not to be weird, I don't think they really deserved it. Like, I understand, they're Nazi, you're kind of supposed to kill them, but like an entire thing was like, he was like begging to be rescued and like asking like for help from the other people, and like getting killed by a... They were kind of like really shouty about like their beliefs, and like, you know, fuck Nazis, please punch all Nazis. But in a situation where you are literally fighting for your lives, letting somebody die for no reason when you could, at the very least, let them die for your benefit later, is probably for the best. The dude was literally in prison. He was a death row inmate. Like, because a lot of the characters were death row inmates. It's like, he's already going to die. You could not have it happen via crocodile. Not real. It should not really be your call when the guy literally lets him die. Like, he's holding onto his arm, and like, because it's a person of color who's holding him up, because, you know, the irony of that. But then he just fucking lets him go after saying like, no, I got you. Like, it thinks like, oh, they're gonna help him, and the guy's gonna realize that it's better to, you know, that there's good in all people. The Nazi's gonna be like, oh, these people I thought that were evil were actually not. It's like everybody's able to be redeemed, some kind of theme of that. But no, they just fucking let him die. It's just like, I don't know. as bad as a Nazi is, he was kind of funny. I kind of enjoyed him being a fucking fool. Is there supposed to be a set of keys I'm supposed to be getting somewhere? Okay. Wait. I can't just place that there? Am I killed by just him being around me? My bar's going down. This makes me ask another question. Can I just run into you and die? Why has this guy got an AoE? Well, that's enough of that. They knew how unmenacing she was. Because that guy saw a head, Penrose. He's got a saw blade for a head. I don't know what you were hoping for. Okay, another game. Give me another game. Another fun little horror game. Like, I'm fine with the trope if they do it interestingly. Like, if there's a reason for it, it's not just there for the spooks of it. Well, liminal horror. We're playing a liminal horror game. Yeah, Siren Head was spooky because of their ability to blend in and make noises. Like, there was a scare to that. Like, the noise would be able to, like, trick you because it's able to play audio that it obviously might not have access to because it's just a creature. It's mimicking sound waves. But in this case, Sawhead is just a tall guy with a saw for a head. And when he kills you, he doesn't even use the saw. I didn't even think about that till right now. He doesn't even use the saw! Like, Pyramid Head works because of the representation the Pyramid class played on the mystery around Silent Hill 2. I actually need to play Silent Hill 2. I know nothing about it. I think Mac was going to play it, though. And dude just stand there and then beats you to death. Fucking kicks the shit out of you. Why is this game 2 gigabytes? Why this game 2 gigabytes? Does it need to be 2 gigabytes? Very curious. Two gigabytes of scares! Truly, the true horror was how much space it's taking up of your hard drive. Just poking around other games while it's downloading. That's an interesting one. I'm going to download this one as well. Yeah, also remember what game where we played against a lantern head. Yeah, the item for a head monster trope is just so dull to me, especially when they made the body just a jacked human. Yeah, they gotta do interesting things like the thing with Sorry, was also that he's just like this really tall, lanky creature because he's supposed to look like a siren. They need to make the creature look more in line with the thing. Like, at least with a jacked, like, human, like a saw guy might make sense because, you know, lumberjacks and sawmill people are buff. But if they're just doing a lantern and it's just buff, that doesn't make sense. A lantern should be very skinny. Like, you could do an interesting thing with a lantern. Like, even immediately, like, light is a really important thing in horror games. Whether or not something is visible or not is a big deal. Being able to have a monster who is able to imitate light sources or sneak around or go dark and light up to spook you and like suddenly, oh, it's there right in front of you and you just didn't have the light to see it until it lit up. Like, you could do stuff with that. You can get interesting with that. But you can't just, we gave them a head because it's what we decided to do. Also, the body worship pyramid because he is buff dude. He's a there's a lot of sexual themes, I think, in that game, if I recall. So I think it has something to do with that. Are you shaming Lanternhead for going to the gym? Yes. Lanternhead can suck it. Raz, when are you going to invent the superhero Lanternhead 2? Legit, if you don't know, I won't spoil. Yeah, don't spoil it. I know the gist of it. Like, by which I mean I've never seen the game, but I've heard people discuss its themes, and I sort of know, like, the twist, if I can call it that. But I feel like at this point the twist is a sort of a, Titanic sinks level twist. Avoid the remake, emulate it. How about this? Don't tell me how to play video games. If I want to play the remake, I'm gonna play the remake. They've made the remake has to be good. I would play the remake. Blooper is gonna fuck it up. Wait, 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 wait. Wait, Penrose, my bro, my pal, my buddy. Are you telling me to not play the remake of a game that is not even out yet? Are you suggesting that I not play a game that you yourself have not played, that you yourself have not seen played, because it's not out yet? Adjusting the scares for modern audiences could mean a lot of things. Let me wait. If I do end up playing it, because it's either me or Mako, it's probably going to be Mako, but, like, I'd be there. I'm going to wait until the remake is actually out, and then see what people who actually played it think about it, instead of trusting the opinion of a person who hasn't seen it. This is like a person who's only seen, like, you watch Jumanji 1 and like, Jumanji, the remake should not be watched, because it's not the remake. They changed it. Or some other bullshit like that. I will fight you. I will literally kill you. Oh yeah, I should probably open a game instead of just bullshitting at you. You're bullshit. No. 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 Uh-oh, I may have done a boopsie-doopsie. Did I do that right? Did I put that in the right folder? I don't think I put that in the right folder. Did I put it in the right folder? I did. I did put it in the right folder. It's still downloading. You won't survive in prison. I don't know how to tell you this, but you need to be a human to go to jail. I'm an octopus. I don't go to jail. Oh, right, you fuck once and die. No, I do not fuck once and die. Well, I started up the game. I guess I'll allow access. Controls. Escape menu, E-interact, WASD, left mouse, click and hold to carry. Right. Ultra, 2160p. This game better blow me out of the water. This game better be good. That's what Octavities do. Yeah, but I'm gonna talk plush D. Game! Game? Okay, we're lowering the quality real quick. We're lowering the quality a little bit more real quick. The lowest of qualities. Medium, high, lets me see over there. But oh, that's crunchy. Gaming a little too realistic for a shitty camera. Yeah, everything looks really high quality for a camera effect that is really bad. I'm investigating a spa. I'm also weirdly sized. Stairwell key. What do we got here? Coca-Cola? Vidic? Coca-Cola cherry. And I'm going to assume that drink is Fant. Or is it Sant? Looks like an S actually. It might be Sant. Santa. Splashers. Why is it like this? Post orders. Patrol the building on foot or by vehicle depending on the size of the property at regular intervals to ensure the safety of the premises. Monitor closed-circuit television cameras and alarms to detect any suspicious activities and take appropriate action if necessary. Lock and unlock doors and gates at designated times to ensure the security of the building. Respond to emergencies such as fire alarms or medical incidents and take appropriate action to prevent harm to occupants or damage to property. Write detailed reports of any incidents, accidents, or violations of company policy, and communicate any concerns or observations to the appropriate authorities. Maintain a professional appearance and demeanor at all times, and provide excellent customer service to tenants, visitors, and guests. Continuously monitor and assess potential security threats to the building, and recommend improvements to the security system or policies as necessary. These post orders are basically going to be tailored to fit specific needs and requirements of your building. Put that down. Why do you give it to me sideways? Attention, SEC officer. SEC means security. Lanternhead 2 has been deployed. We're going to check out Lanternhead 2 real quick. Why are there 3 of them? Okay, we're opening browser real quick, and then we're tabbing over. It's Lantern Man 2! Lanternhead 2! I gotta give him a nice voice. Hold on, bro. I'll spotlight you. Fucking Lanternhead 2. The squeakle. Hold on, let me see if I can find Lanternhead game. No! Maybe. Thank you, Fraz, for Lanternhead 2. Finally, my nemesis. Let's get back to the game. Lanternhead 2. As we count down to the New Year's in just a few hours, we want to remind you that our department has recently acquired new security camera headgear equipment. However, we have received report. Is this Inkwell? This font? We have received reports that Y2K may cause some technical difficulties. Are we in the 1990s? Is it 1999? Shortly before New Year's? Why hasn't more games made about Yick? Good old Yick. May cause some technical difficulties. As a new hire, you're required to stay at the facility for the swing of the grave shift. Please ensure you grab the stairwell keys from the locker room before beginning your shift. We appreciate your cooperation and wish you a happy new year. These are for the post orders. Further instructions. Toilet. We have no visions. Not the yicks are. Alex Yick is gonna yick all over the place. Yeah, Frez, that Lanternhead 2 guy looks really cool. Like, you'd think he'd be a bit of a meathead, but he's actually pretty bright. He's a delight to be around. Oh, this dude rocking with the dual fucking CRT desktop? That's bad cable management. This dude got no computers? To whomst it may concernst. I know this might sound crazy, but I have been curious about what lies beyond the heavy doors at the back of the office. I've been told that at least to another wings of the second floor that SEC did not get access to when we signed on the new contracts. I've never been beyond that doors, and I can't help but wonder what's back stairs. I know that's the properties managers wouldn't be thrilled about just visiting staff's areas, but I've noticed that Gary has been away from security's access terminals lately. He's been helping to clear out that old library, so he might not be around to monitor the cameras. I'm scheduled for the graveyard shift tomorrow, and I'm thinking about exploring the area once I open the doors from this terminal. I'll report any findings along the way, but I wanted to keep you all know in case something happens. I know this might not be the safest thing to do, but I feel like there might be something important back there that we are missing, so keep you all posted. I don't know that I can see windows through there. Too many windows. Live barbecue. The year 2000 countdown. Critical system prepare for the new millennium. Why are we working with a security camera? Also, they said security and sec as if they're different things. Cube. I like that we can see through this window, but not this one. Ooh. Okay. Book. Oh no, it's Aperture. The spa is part of the new Aperture Science Computer-Aided Enrichment Center. You know, I will admit, the visual effect could be probably fixed. The audio design needs some work. Obviously, the needs to be made a bit more optimized because this is absolute garbage. I really like the mechanic of the zoom. I like that you have to hold it down to zoom in and then it slowly zooms back out. Like, there's some weight to it. It doesn't just instantly happen. I could jump. Was something supposed to happen there that I didn't notice? Dude, that's a waste of pizza. Let me have some of that. Floor 4 key. Time to jump on everything. Dude, I got the ups though. I can 100% jump this. You. Out you go. Over there. Down there. Through there. Down the stairs. There. Tucked away. Doesn't have a volume slider. This is a safety hazard. My dude, you cannot do that. You ever realize your mistakes after you make them? Oh, I have a... Oh. That is a, that needs some work. Flawless. I got it. I got it, don't worry. Okay. We got this. We got this. Yeah, game devs. You need to learn a little bit thing about soft lock. I did that Fully intentionally. But the average dumbass will do that completely accidentally. Somehow. Don't think about it. They just will. You might think, there's no way somebody is that dumb. Somebody is that dumb. And I am the dumbest around. You might be thinking, Creed, how are you going to get it up the stairs? The answer to that is, I don't know. Stop asking. This is why emancipation grills are a thing. Yeah. This stool is going to save me. I believe it. Come on. Come on. We can do this. Work with me here. Work with me. Come on. Come on. This is not my fault. This is the fault of bad game design. They should have thought about this. I got... Mm. We're trying again. It's time to speedrun. It's like 2 seconds into the game. Please go downvote this game and say that they need to set up a timer. If you pick something up while walking, it keeps playing the audio. Now I realize that audio is coming from the floor above. Yeah, that audio is universal. It's not playing on anything in particular. Now, let me not soft lock myself. Yeah, that noise isn't really explained. I think it's the radio breaking, but they don't make that really clear. Man, this is my cue. I like the reaction, yes. My fucking cube. So I made it past the heavy door and into this concrete room. Weird though, because even though it's like 4 AM outside, it's fully daylight in here. I don't know if it's possible. Anyway, there are 4 passages leading out of here, but they're all blocked off. I have to get up this concrete balcony to find a way forward. If they get a bit freaked out, but I'm going to keep going. Not sure what I'm going to find up there, but I promise to report back to you all when I get a chance. Wish me luck, Larry. Let us go, box. I wish I could turn this off, the audio off. Can I just turn that down in my audio mixer? My metal box. I can't believe what I stumbled upon. I made my way through the concrete room and found myself in what looks like an old hotel lobby. The space is enormous and beautifully decorated in a vintage style that you just don't see anymore. It's like the past collide with the present. Something feels off. The air is still and there's no sound. I wish there was no sound. And the buzz of the air conditioning. It's almost like the world outside doesn't exist. By the exit door, but it's locked. None of the keys we were given work here. This place was designed to keep people in. I don't know what to do next. Can't shake the feeling that I'm being watched. There's no one here, but it's like the halls are aligned and it's suffocating. I'm gonna try to find a door behind the counter, but I'm not sure what I'll find. We're back to you guys soon. Larry. There we go. Yeah, there's a little thing called show don't tell. You tend to want yourself to react to these things. The stuffed bear? Okay. A Schmitty shot. So it's like jank indie Portal, kinda? It's... I guess it's like that, but with, like, liminal horror? For a moment, I thought that was an Italian flag. I found myself a large dark room with shiny blue tiles. There's a deep body of water that bends around a corner. I can't see where it leads. I don't know what's going on here, but it feels like I've stumbled into something huge. This place is not what it seems. There's an eerie quiet that seems to be clinging to every inch of this place. My eyes went down and noted another set of locked doors. I'm going to try to get the next set of doors unlocked so I can keep going. I'm sure I'll find, but I'll have to keep up to this point. Larry, keep at it at this point. Stay right there. So I need to get there. Nope. You're coming with me. Oh good, that's an invisible wall. You can't even go into the water. Wait, does it actually cast a shadow slightly? You see that, right? Like, very slightly, the wall is the light is casting a different shadow against the invisible wall? Could have sworn I saw that for a second there. 100% cube run! Do 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 do. Walking along with my cube. Cube just want to say hi. Single cube. Come on, cube. Yeah, the cube it's programmed to go to wherever the nearest wall is, instead of being like a set distance away, so it like always moves to be closest. Which does not always work the way that the dev is probably hoping it does. Oh, it meant the doorway through here, didn't it? Around the corner. Fun. Little games don't have enough outdoor sections. Oh, it's the stairwell. Hard hat. Hey, do you want a cube in real life? Yes, of course I want a cube. I fucking like love dice. When I was younger, and even now, I just fucking love like game pieces. I find their aesthetics to be really cool. And one of the things I got was an ottoman in the shape of a die. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like I'm in a dream. Everything is warm. There's a pool of water in the center of the room. Not sure how I got to this point or what I'm even supposed to do next. The warm water in the pool is calling to me. It's like it knows that what I need. Maybe I should take a quick bath just to clear my head. Yeah. I'm losing my grip on reality. This place is doing something. I feel like I should leave, but I need to relax first. Game? Did you set your trigger to be whenever something passed through it that it would proc the audio effect? Or did you make sure that you procced it only when I passed through it? Somebody didn't check all of their cases. Wait, where's my cube? Where's my cube? Cube? Where's my cube? My cube! No! I didn't know where to begin. I fell into some kind of never-ending hole and ended up in a completely open space. It's massive and everything is just damp, humid, and reeks of must. So quiet here except for the hum of flesh and lights above. Land and hard, but luckily I didn't suffer any injuries. Later this place makes no sense at all, but I have no choice but to move forward. It's like I'm in some kind of nightmare. I don't even know how I'm going to get out of here if I'll ever see you all again. If you find this note, please send help. I'm completely lost. Oh, this is gonna get annoying fast. Found a plush companion cube in an SC for $50 and I love it. Its life size is 2 feet cubed. Oh, that's delightful. Thank goodness for Unity game design. Hole. My cube! Reunited and it feels so good. What were you doing way over here? My cube. My cube. Ooh, 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 doo, 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 doo. Reunited and it feels so cube. Okay, Cube will be back for you, once I figure out how to break the game. What a cozy location. Okay, little loop-a-doop. A lot of places I want to explore. I'll go this way. A lot of ways to go, I guess. Stinking ring vibes. Maybe up here. Okay. I will accept the monster for a moment. I know I've not mentioned I saw the monster yet, but I want to know if they're going to do something interesting. I doubt it, but if they do the one thing I think would be interesting, then they get a pass. Otherwise, then fuck them. Final door. Downtown bombing. July 12th, student manhunt underway for known suspects of bombing. This magazine again. For the record, the one interesting thing I think they could do with a monster that's inside the back rooms, because we are being presented with another character of Larry who got lost back here. Just make the other character, just make the monster just Larry, who's gone insane and is also just back here. That's pretty much the only thing I could find that would be an interesting one, to show, like, being stuck back there forever kind of fucks with people after a while. Like, don't even need to make them monster, like an actual, like, physical monster or anything. Just make them really fucked up. Like, again, it's better without any monsters because it kind of ruins the entire, like, message of what Epheminal Horror is. But if they're gonna do it, do something that actually makes sense. Also, there was a sound effect there for a second. I wasn't looking at the time, so I don't know what it was. Not the front rooms. Nice in the fog. Ah, Grognor. That's reflective exactly in one location. Okay. SCP-106? Oh, hi, Larry. I hope this message finds you all in good spirits and howls of excitement. You've been with me through the thick and thin. I couldn't be more grateful for the memories we've made together. Now I've got some exciting news to share with all of you. Guess what? I'm absolutely fine. Yup, don't worry about my safety. Your brave friend Larry is doing just great. But here's the kicker. I received an invitation for an interview at the new mall. You don't believe it? Me working at a mall. Couldn't have imagined it during my perilous journey, but life works in mysterious ways. I know you got questions. What's with the job, Larry? Why a mall please? I can't reveal the details yet. The mall is a unique place, and something tells me this opportunity is going to be worth it. Ah, sequel bait. Why, not on this side? I'm gonna talk to him behind them boxes or something. One in the trash can. I was walking to when I hit the thing, so the sound effect didn't end because they didn't add a setting for that. Okay, well that was Epheminal. I'm gonna uninstall this game real quick. Mainly because it's just really big. Very lackluster to end your game with a sequel bait to a different game. Okay, here's my suggestions for you. 1. Probably figure out something cool to do with the monster. If you're gonna have a monster, like, I don't know, there's this thing to it. I cannot tell you that there's no way to do a backrooms game with a monster. People will be like that, like, oh, it ruins the entire thing. And like, yes, inherently, just throwing a spooky unknown monster in there is kind of ruining the point of a liminal horror game. Liminal horror is about the mystery of the place that you're in, and a place that its physical existence seems to hate you. It does not abide by human rules, and is just doing weird shit because it can. It's placing things wrong. Like the little cubbyhole where there's just chairs in a very tight hallway where there's windows on the side. That was weird. That's a cool thing just to have there. Weird things like that is because of... It's the point. You had like some cool set designs of it being weird. You didn't need to add a monster. Now, want me to give you my little hint for probably a smart game idea that you might be able to do something with? Because I know I won't. You were onto something with the block and the button pushing. Make a liminal horror, like, Portal-like game. Make a puzzle platformer, but like liminal horror themed. So like in the settings and whatnot. Work on make it that. Go down that road. You can have your notes and whatnot, but make some more weird puzzles that make weird puzzles that sort of abide with the sort of theming of the area. Whereas like it follows the same rules, block, buttons, that kind of stuff. Do something weird with it. You could work with that. That was something. Though definitely work on your physics for the blocks. Do not make it so it just instantly clips up towards you. You can have it set itself to be how far it is until you don't want to have it be a ray going out from your position into something and then dictating that's where it should be. If you move it on the opposite side of a thing, it should sort of stay over there, or at the very least, you should let go of it if it loses traction like that. But, you know, again, I don't want to be like other people and say, you can't have a monster in it. If you really want a monster in it, have a monster in it. But make sure that there's a damn good reason that that monster's in it. Friday the 13th is a famous horror movie, but Jason wasn't just a random killer guy in the original one. He wasn't actually the original killer guy in the original one, because he was not the actual killer in the first one. The first one was the killer, was the second one. But, in the original Friday the 13th movies, Jason wasn't just, a mindless killing machine just because, ooh, spooky monster. He had a plot reason to be there. His existence was justified. Freddy Krueger, their existence is justified in the canon that they exist in. All these things need a reason for them. They could be mysterious. Michael Myers is infamously a really mysterious guy because no one really knows what his motives are. But we know what he is, where he came from, and sort of more or less why he's doing what he's doing, even if we're not entirely certain of it in the minutia. Like, you gotta have a reason for the monster to exist. Like, why are there two of them? What's the point with there being two at the end? Yeah, so random spooky monster that looks weird isn't going to mean much. Like, SCP is a really fun series of stories. A lot of interesting and weird monsters in there that you can do a lot with. But the entire thing is that all of them have a reason to exist, even if it's not clearly stated. There's like an entire thread that I really enjoyed reading that was of creators of various SCPs, like writers of various ones that got very popular, explaining them, giving the actual what they are and what they are doing. Because you don't make an SCP by just making things up and being vague. You make one up by making the entire explanation and then cutting out the details. You're giving them just enough so that the implication is there without needing to give the details. So you can make a weird creature there, but you need to give an indication of what the hell they are. You need to give us something to work with here, other than just, it's a spooky monster in a weird place. You know what I mean? You workshop it. You've got some things you can go with. Liminal horror seems to be a bit done at this point. People have been really beating that dead horse. But that means that we're... Okay, there's this trend. I'm going into another tangent. There's this trend in horror games especially, but in other games as well, of you have the original game. The original game of whatever it is really good. The original Slender the 8 Pages, not the best game, obviously, by modern standards, but it was interesting. It was unique. It brought a new idea to the genre. Amnesia, and unique in a game that came out like ages ago. Five Nights at Freddy's, again, a unique, interesting horror game that brought a new perspective into the world. It innovated on what already existed by taking a new idea and just shoving it in. Like, what if we made it a management game? What if we made it a resource management game? What if we locked a person into a small area and gave them an objective? That kind of stuff. And then, after that, after this thing becomes successful, you bring in the cash grabs. Everyone and their mother now sees that that thing is popular and is going to try to knock it off. They're going to make something that is not that interesting. There are obviously going to be exceptions. There always are. There's many times where the sequel to, where not the sequel, one of the knockoffs will surpass the original. League of Legends surpassed Dota. Fucking Fortnite surpassed PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. That kind of stuff. Sometimes the knockoff does surpass the original, but you should not rely on that. On that, you should need to keep this in mind. Everyone is going to be making a knockoff of this game. Like when the Backrooms came out, everyone made a, like when it first, like the idea of it came around and a person was like, I'm gonna make a game about that. Every game afterwards was just a knockoff of that. It was a spooky liminal horror in the same locations with just weird monsters starting to appear in it. And it's like, yeah, what's the point? What makes you stand out? And so you gotta get through that generation, and those tend to die down. But then the sweet spot comes. The sweet spot where you are just on the tail end of that trend, where it's no longer overwhelming, but it's like, oh, one of those games. And that's where you put the innovation in. You throw in an idea that you put effort into, that you're like, this will be unique. If I do this, it will reinvent the way that you look at this kind of game. There are a few like FNAF games that are based on FNAF that are really good because they innovated off of it. They didn't just throw out something to try to cash grab on the trend. They waited a while, found a good idea, and built on that, and then found their own little niche to like dig into. You can do that. Find something that you can do to make that genre your own. And then you can get that sweet spot, and then you can get that popularity. Like, Among Us, weird as it is just Trouble in Terrorist Town? It's just Werewolf? Mafia? All those games? Like, it's just another version of that. But they did something interesting with it by giving you a task system. You have something to do that you need to do before the people kill you. They found a way to innovate on the niche, and they did that. Although, like, it's not a knockoff of those other games, because it's not the same game as TTT or Werewolf or Mafia. It is its own little thing that does it just unique enough that it got popularity. It did what it needed to do, and took that little claim. And now when you see games like that, people like think, oh, it's like Among Us. You want your game to be the one that's like, is for people to play another game like it and be like, oh, it's like your game. It's like, they'll think of your thing. Because your thing is the one that did that unique job the best. And so yeah, that's sort of the my little preach about games that are based on trends. Among Us is just the thing. Shut up. Fortnite is just the original movie Battle Royale. Okay, what was the other thing I downloaded? Downloaded any other game. Oh yeah, this game. I don't know anything about it. Putting it into games folder. Did you see the pic I sent you? Oh, no, I have 5 notifications. I should see. Skimmed through the Liz linked the gun that I saw, the Springfield Armory USA. Yeah, the pistol. Why does it say grip zone? Yes! You grabbed the gun under the grip! We can intuit its location! You don't need to label it for us! Liz, I assume that gun is a real gun. That gun has to be based on a real gun. But could you explain to me what the hell that gun is and why it's so stupid looking? Okay, Have you ever seen me transition to the exact same page? It's because, OBS really doesn't like, realizing a new application is opened sometimes, and so I need to do that to refresh its, detection. It's the zone where you grip. Oh, yeah, I could show the grip zone gun. Yeah, it's just a gun. It's got its little codes like it did. Springfield Armory, USA, that's what it said. Grip zone. It's part of the Springfield XD series of pistols, specifically one of the compact subcompact models. The grip zone thing was like, they're doing ergonomic upgrades to the series. I guess. Was I right about the the fact there's sort of like a trigger on the grip where your thumb, like the nook of your thumb is, and there's another like secondary trigger on the gun? Are those part of the safety? Was I right? Those things need to be gripped for the safety to release on it? Nobody really knows why it's labeled. It gets memed on, though. Okay, so I was right that Depart was a funny game. It did a really good job being spooky at times, but it was not meant to be taken entirely seriously, because that's why they gave you the grip zone gun. Okay. Back to Oasis. I assume that we are going to be listening to classic rock. And the dingus that looks like a second trigger is it's called a dingus? You have to press the back button before the trigger actually moves back. It doesn't say which way the gun should be facing. You know what? Unlimited frame rate, first of all. Ultra. Windowed. Judging by your title screen, I don't think I need to worry about the ultra graphics, and my visuals are already down. High. Medium. Oh, I also have a pop-up. There we go. That looks a bit better. Controls, yeah. Raise camera, right mouse button. Sprint shift, jump space, crouch control. Crouch toggle with C. Ooh, they got a toggle button. Night vision Q, flashlight F, E interact. One thing I always wanted to do in a game, for the controls, is like, at the beginning when you expect it to be like, use the arrow keys to move, all it just says move. Because like, you are a gamer. You know what buttons move are. I should not need to explain to you the move buttons. It's either your stick on your controller, the WASD, or the arrow keys, and you'll figure out which one of those real quick. Asset zoom. Start. Oh, is that just free use? Cool. Okay? I should be talking. Sorry, I got really distracted there. I sometimes get really absorbed in games. Yeah, we got a pool here. Oh. Why another fucking crocodile movie? I can zoom! You didn't teach me that. Another tree here. And away we go. What? That it? No. I want to see this monster. Monster. We found the monster. Again! Turn off the walking audio when anything that would stop me occurs. Add a flag for it. It will check. You can toggle it. Where the fuck are you finding these games? itch.io.com. Exiting the game will result in losing your progress. Yeah, sure. Okay. Okay, I think we can get one more game in. We're downloading. Give it a second. Clearly just SCP-969. These aren't even worth the title of demo. I mean, they're games. Games do not need to be long. People feel entitled to the length of a game. It's not. They shouldn't. It was a game. It did all it needed to do. You had an objective. You had a goal. That's a game. Last but not least, for today's game nights, pop open this game. You should the cube from that liminal game, your new co-host. Perhaps. We're gonna play Fear the Spotlight. Camera pitch, standard, inverted. Camera turn, standard, inverted. Camera sensitivity, music, I don't know yet. My friend, Amy, was supposed to meet me in the library after school, but she never showed up. I searched and found her wandering into a section of school that was burned down years ago, that we never touched because we decided, because part of the school burned down, we should just ignore it. I know I'm not supposed to go in here, but something is up with Amy, and I have to find her. Your friend is dead. Press F to toggle flashlight. Why? Right mouse button to toggle sneak. Ah yeah, baby, here we go. Look at that power squat. This is how we're playing the game. I know you're here somewhere. Where are you? Says Lanternhead. I'm gonna find you, my little starlet. Let me see your face. My glasses like a fucking nerd. No, I don't want to be here. Continue to power squat. That's Spotlight Head. Lantern Head Man is going down. Do you know how much leg strength I must have to walk like this? It's an inhaler. This will be helpful if my health is ever low and my lungs need some relief. Escape to open inventory. There's a handwritten note. Hey, Melissa, I stole the drum room key like you asked. I have it stashed in my locker in the journalism class. The combo is your birthday. Will you go with me to the movies now, like you promised? This kid really liked Melissa. It's a bulletin board. It's mostly filled with school flyers with some boring announcements. There's a single photo of a group of students with their teacher. Below the photo reads, Drama Club, Mr. Crane. Okay, so the stage light man is Mr. Crane. Posters for a school play. It has a picture of a hanged man on it. Should open inventory. There's a poster used to be up here. There's a plaque underneath that reads, A Tragic Beginning. Flashlight, it's nice and shiny. Letter for Amy. It's the letter I was going to give Amy, but she never showed up to the library. Examine that. I really poured my heart out into this letter. I hope I can give it to her. Aw, they're lesbians. Amber, can you power squat? I've walked like that before. Yes, I can. And yes, I have as well. This won't fit. I need to put a poster up here. Looks like a poster used to be up here. It's plugged underneath that rates a dazzling performance. It's nice and shiny. Damn, I'm really glad I found this flashlight. I can use it whenever my health is low and my lungs need some relief. I've had asthma since I was a little kid. Yeah, asthma, capitalized because it's country. Always good to have an inhaler around for emergencies. Poster with a hangman on. Such a morbid image. I like the aesthetic so far, actually. There's a poster used to be up here. There's a placard underneath that reads, Spied Lovers Meeting. There's a poster up here. Placard underneath that reads, A Fate Split Between Death and Love. It's a 2 with a poster in it. Poster is for a school play. It has a picture of a skull and a boy's face on it. Are these two different people or the same? I wonder. I assume this door won't open till we get all these posters. There's no one on the door, but it won't budge. Strange. Lebanese. It's a proper noun. It's not a proper noun. You know, this seems less burned down and more just destroyed. Why is there just rubble here? There's nothing to fall that it fell from. Sunnyside Theater. Mr. Crane, drama class. The door is locked. That locker is an odd color. Asthma is a proper noun. No, it isn't. It could look more crispy. I could squumb right through there. Noted. That door is not going to open, but this one might. Mrs. Bowers, journalism class. So now it's helpful if my health is ever low. You don't need to give me that tutorial every time. It's a handwritten note. It reads, "Did you hear? Amber got sick, so now Chrissy is getting the lead in the play. Of course we get skipped over for the part. Ugh. I convinced Bobby to steal the drama room keys so we can ruin her costume. He's such a sucker for me." Mel. I guess bullies exist in every generation. Okay, so Melissa got Bobby, who is an idiot, to get the locker room key, the key, so that she could destroy Chrissy's outfit. There's a clipboard that reads, "Please provide your birthday so we can include you on the monthly birthday celebrations." Kate, 0823, Bobby, 03110, Raul, 915, 9/15 is one of my friend's birthday. It's also the day that Undertale came out. Melissa, 5/17, and Chrissy, 10/11. That boy, right? It's okay, Dad. But, we want Melissa, because it's Melissa's birthday, so 5/17. Haley provided a celebration. Two with the poster in it. Hey, Bobby, you're Bobby now, Penrose! And that's two people holding hands. There's someone is behind a couple, behind this couple, kind of creepy. Oh yeah, over there in the distance. Why not leave me open with the right combination? Jackpot, I'm in. It's a key with the engraving that says drama class. It's a school newspaper. It reads, Sunnyside News, the premiere of the Phantom of the Opera will be coming this fall. We interviewed the teacher in charge of the production, Mr. Crane, about the show. I can't believe the school had a newspaper. I can't believe the school had a newspaper and drama club. They didn't bring these back after the fire. Yeah, because they're still part of the building. They just didn't repair the building. Small projector. Looks like the power switch isn't works, but the light bulb inside isn't turning on. But I could fix the projector with the right materials. Like your flashlight. Doesn't help me here. Need to figure out how to use it to fix this thing if I want to use it. Okay, what's with it? One projector. Stitch works, but the light bulb inside isn't turning on. Okay, so I need a light bulb. Wallahi coming! Oh, we get damaged by the light! What? Okay, we managed to evade him. Examine. I can't believe the student stole this. I would never be that bold. This door isn't locked now. Script for a school rendition of The Phantom of the Opera. What are we playing? We're playing Fear the Spotlight? I think? Yeah, Fear the Spotlight. Well, a demo of it. The game's still coming out, it seems. We're doing it because there was a joke earlier where somebody pointed out about the scary monster who was just a dude with a head replaced with an object kind of trope. And we started talking about Lantern Head, which is apparently supposed to be this game. The person mentioned Lantern Head. And so now we're playing this, which is, you know, this guy with a spotlight for a head. On the cover reads, starring Amber. The name Amber's crossed out and right above it is Chrissy. Oh, an item. There's a bunch of old scripts and stuff for the theater class. There's a bunch of pictures of the students too. They look, they're having fun. Wait, is this my friend Amy in here? So many pictures of her. Wait a second. No, this can't be her. This picture dated for 25 years ago. Sure looks like her, though. Weird. Oh, I should probably pop a... Oh, no, I'm healthy again. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna assume Amy and Amber are related. It's a photo of the school. There's something odd about it. There's something behind it. What the? There's a panel back here. It's shut tight. Need some way to remove these screws if they want to search behind this panel. Oh, but it's locked tight. We use the back of the key. Alright, let me get the panel. Ooh, the poster on it. Poster is for a school. It has a girl on a stage. Wonder what she was singing. Looks like a bunch of awards for the drama teacher. Must be an old since he don't even have a drama class. Must be old since we don't even have a drama class anymore. It says Teacher of the Year. Here's a big snippet for the dreamiest teacher. And it goes on. Okay, dude, yeah, I'm sure you could just do that. Oh no, it's that thing again. I need to find a way out of this room. I need to sneak past him without letting him see me. Crouch and interact are not the same button. Interact and crouch are completely different buttons. And yeah, I had to play Mega Villania for the fucking style points. It shouldn't have been for you! There's a plaque underneath that reads, A Tragic Beginning. It fits. Push these up here. This plaque underneath that says, A Dazzling Performance. Oh. Presumably this is the dazzling performance. Spied Lovers Meeting. That's the one where there's a person in the background. There's a plaque underneath that reads, A Fate Split Between Death and Love. Wait, then wouldn't A Tragic Beginning just be the one that was already here? Why was I able to remove it? I did, the doors are open. This must be where Amy is gone. I hope she's okay. Don't mind if I take these real quick? Dev, I will give you quadrillion billion dollars if you dun 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 to the little note riffs you can play on that. Sorry, I just really needed to know what it sounded like. Why is there a pixel here? I thought I was clever by noticing like an object there, but no, it's just a graphical error. And yes, I really much like the crouch slide. End of demo. Is being made by just 2 people. That's us, hello. It means the world that you played our demo. We hope you enjoyed it. I did! Fuck Penrose. Your lantern head guy was cool. Having it be a damaging ray of light is a very valid idea. Version of Fear the Swelling will be available in 2022! Switch listen on Steam for updates along the way. Can't wait! Krista Castro and Brian Singh. That's it, just the 2. For a small team like ours, so we really hope you enjoyed it. We're really proud of it so far. Long way for a small team like ours. Thank you so much for playing. Yeah, I like the aesthetic so far. And I love any game that lets me check objects in my inventory. Let me just check real quick. Coming soon. I'll add to my wish list. Why not? Ah, development update. It's been a year since you experienced physical puzzles. Intelligent presence. Oh yeah, the last updated April 6th. I will definitely be looking forward to this. I might play it. Probably play it. Yeah. I think that'll be it for the stream today. Thank all of you for coming. I really enjoyed streaming again. I was like, I need a stream. Gotta remember to do this. And so I did. I'll try to be a little bit more consistent. I keep saying that. But it's a process. I'm getting slightly faster. But yeah. Thank you all for coming this evening. I hope you had a fun time. Remember to press the buttons that you know you want to press. And remember where your grip zone is. We've labeled it. And also, cubes. Remember to hold your cubes. Do not soft lock yourself. If we've learned anything, if you have a physics block puzzle, make sure I cannot put the block on the other side of the door. Yeah. Good night.